And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Bout number 3, 4 3-minute rounds when the bell rings in the super middleweight division. Judges, William Sulis, John Cauchy, Charlie Lucas, and of course, when the bell rings, Les Fear will be in charge of the action. Introducing my fighter from the red corner. He's had 5 fights. 5 victories, I should say, for 8 fights and 4 KOs and 3 losses. Introducing 78.4 kilogram fighter Malachi Marama.
The long walk to the ring, and the Fijians, they are 1-0 so far tonight. We've moved up a couple of weight divisions here. In the super middleweight division, Malachi Marama tipping the scales at 78.4 kilograms, the underdog in this contest. These two guys have taken very different journeys to get to where they are tonight. Abdul Rahman has been brought along very slowly against very much emerging talents. Malachi Marama, he has fought whoever, whenever, and however. As a result, his record after 8 fights is 5 wins, 3 losses. He's got a knockout power. He is making his way towards the red corner. The team happy to sing along. Quite a merry walk. They don't look nervous at all. Maybe the tone is about to change once he steps through the ropes.
The Iron Fist man from the red corner, and his opponent from the blue corner, weighing in at 76.6 kilograms. He has 9 fights for 9 victories and 8 KOs and still undefeated. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Abdul Rahman.
Very much a fan favourite here in Sydney, Abdul Rahman. Facing his first opponent with a winning record, a very talented young athlete. This one, he's coming into this one off a victory over Lapani Levatia, who was stopped in round number 4 of his contest. Tony Del Vecchio, one of many supporting Abdul into the corner. The great Billy Hussain is here as well. Nine fights, 9 wins, and ready, and ready.
Fighter centering.
Les Fear is in charge of the action.
Round 1 coming up.
Huge fight night on the Gold Coast in a couple of weeks. An Ace Boxing promotion, the Australian Cruiserweight title. Ricky Silva, Vita Pamali, Jasmine Parr and Nicola Costello for a world title fight. I cannot wait. And interestingly, Australia's first ever women's bare knuckle fighter, Gracie Beck Rawlins, having her first boxing match, just to name a few. Looking forward to that. That's December 3 on the Gold Coast. Doesn't look intimidated, Dempsey, does Malachi Marama?
No, he looks like he's switched on and ready to go. Like, can't be too nervous at this point, and if you are, you're probably in the wrong squared circle.
Yeah, you're in the wrong game, aren't you?
Listen to my instructions at all times. When you hear the words break and stop, that's exactly what I want you to do, okay? Yeah. Most importantly, fellas, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go. Touch them up. Good luck.
As I said, Les Fear in charge of the action. Our 3 ringside judges: Will Solis, Johnny Cauchy, Charlie Lucas. Timekeeper is Richard Israel. Andy Raymond, along with the Tower of Terror, Dempsey McKean, Australia's undefeated heavyweight at 22-0 calling the action. Once again, we've got a right-hander versus a left-hander. The right-hander is Malachi Marama in the blue. Abdul Rahman, the left-hander. Big shots early. No feeling out process. Marama in the blue. Abdul Rahman in the black and the red. Oh, and big shots traded in the opening 30 seconds. There is no footwork at all. If you like your fighting up close and personal, this is for you. This is for you on Stan Sport. Abdul Rahman over the top of the right hook. They've left their movement and defence at home or in the dressing room. This is a Fijian-style fight. Get up, take one, give one, and repeat the process.
He's sitting still a little bit. He doesn't have any head movement at the moment. He's just sitting target, and you can see Abdul is having a lot of success here. He needs to start bobbing the head, slipping under, and be a bit more active. Give Abdul something to look at.
Left hook, straight right. Combination punches from Abdul. Good body shot, a really good body shot from Abdul. He wears one.
Big reach advantage here for Abdul, but he's happy to sit on the inside and trade shots. So,
as I said, this is the fight that Marama really wants. He's conceding height, he's conceding reach. The Fijians love to trade. Abdul almost playing into his hands here. Until you've been to a live event, until you've sat down close, the thud that echoes around the whatever auditorium it is from a body shot is horrendous. There's some high shots. Abdul Rahman with a couple of body shots that have echoed around Aware Super Theatre.
That's it, the rear uppercut, I think that's going to find what's going to work best for him. Marama's head is just sitting nice and low there as he just needs to take that half a step back and rip that left uppercut up.
Whack, whack, whack. That's what round one has been for 2 minutes 50. Two sore boys going back to the corner after round one. We are scheduled for 4. Ho-ho! Ouch! Round one. This is how it started. This is how it finished. The body shots from Abdul Rahman Dempsey were fabulous.
Definitely, and you know, the uppercut and that lead hook is starting to find a home as well. Looks like that's a combination he's going to be looking for throughout the night. That left uppercut, right hook, and just needs to bring that power through onto the left side a little bit more, start punching off those hits.
In this game, it shoulders your career. Brother, I don't want you being a square in the middle. If you're going to throw an uppercut, you pivot. You punch, you pivot or roll. Do not sit in the middle. Don't fight for the crowd anymore. All right, let's go.
Don't fight for the crowd anymore from Billy Hussain. Never has a truer word been spoken.
Sometimes that's a good experience there as well. The last thing you want to do is fight for the crowd. You start to hear the roar a little bit. You get sucked into the game plan, and especially if it's not the game plan you want. So you've got to be careful and stick to your game and box smart.
We heard Danny Green talking a little bit earlier about Skinny Hussain and Hussy Hussain. Billy's the older, better-looking brother of the two. And here in the corner, that's really nice from his charge, Abdul Rahman here. He doesn't want him standing there training. Throw your punches and move. Mike Tyson used to say, I want to throw a punch, and by the time my opponent responds, I want to be in a different position in the ring. And I guess that sums it up. You've got to use your feet even when you're attacking.
Definitely, especially after a shot, if you can manoeuvre off and get out of the way and set yourself up for a second phase attack or even a third phase, you know, that's a massive advantage right there.
Down here, keep him up. Keep him up. Keep him low. Let's go.
Warning for Malachi Marama. Getting just a little low for Les's liking. And again, just
There's the uppercut.
Here we go. This is the beginning of the end, but the Fijians, they are so tough. It doesn't matter what sporting field or what sport they're competing. You may have them buckled, but you rarely finish them straight away. Body shots, they are breaking down Malachi Marama.
This is where Abdul needs to settle down a little bit and slow it down, set your shots up, dig that power in, rather come back and... That's it.
He's not answering here, Lesfield, having a good look at this. Not throwing any punches with a minute 10 remaining in round number 2.
Right step back.
Both guys looking at the big screens here at the Aware Super Theatre, not looking at themselves, looking at how much time is left in the round. And Abdul Rahman would have thought, you beauty, 60 seconds. And Malachi would have thought, oh dear, I can't do
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Protect yourself. I'll stop the fight, okay? Okay.
Billy Hussain reiterating what he said at the break. Don't fight for the crowd. Oh, that's beautiful. We're into double figures now for this combination from Abdul Rahman.
It's where he needs to slow it down, like I said before. Sink the shots in. You know, you don't have to throw 100 punches at once. Just slow it down, look for the openings, dig those shots in.
And he's really digging the shots into the body. The reason for the body shots, if you're new to boxing, the body shots, they fatigue you. They also drop your elbows.
Oh.
How we
by the
saw
bell
out
there.
the round, I will never know. I don't think we're going to go into round number 3 here. I think Malachi Marama and the corner are going to assess here as we take a look at some of the action, ouch, from round number 2. It's all Abdul. Overall percentages.
That's the combo I was calling for earlier.
Yeah.
The left uppercut and bring that right hook across.
Fight is off. Fight is off.
I think that was a smart call there. You know, he's just going to come out in the 3rd round, probably be a repeat of the 2nd.
So that'll be recorded as a TKO round number 3. Unable to answer the bell. I'm not sure if it was the referee or the referee in consultation with the red corner or the red corner themselves. But the fight is off, and I think, Dempsey, just my humble opinion, I think that's the right call. Right time.
Definitely. You could see at the end of that round, he was out on his feet a little bit. He was looking away. It's almost like he didn't want to be there in the end as well. He was getting overwhelmed a little bit there, got buzzed a few times. I think that's the correct and the smart decision.
Abdul Rahman did well considering there was a couple of awkward shots from Marama. Abdul Rahman got caught high once. He got caught into the body a couple of times. He even caught one in the berries at one stage. The referee pulled up Malachi on that. 10 fights, 10 wins, 9 inside the distance. So a progressive performance for Abdul Rahman, Tony Del Vecchio, and a still angry Billy Hussain in the corner. And tough night for this guy, Marama. Really tough night. Came up against a very talented young man. That's the 5th undefeated fighter that Malachi has faced. Amazing.
Just going to show you the credit there as well. Like you said earlier, you know, he's happy to win and fight against anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, unable to continue into the 3rd round, our winner by TKO from the blue corner, and still undefeated, Abdul Rahman. Thank you, Malachi Marama.
Abdul Rahman moves to a 10-0 record, another TKO. He just put the work, didn't he, to Malachi Mairama early on, Guts.
Yeah, he absolutely did, but I mean, we look across the other fight, I sort of feel like that fight was left to go on far too long in that fight. He didn't look like he was throwing any punches back, he was struggling to stand and defend himself. And that's when you need either your corner to step in or referee.
Yeah, the referee could have stopped that earlier. Without doubt, he was taking unnecessary punishment.
Yeah.
And he wasn't at the same level as the guy. And as you said, Guards, he wasn't tagging the bloke. So I don't like seeing fights. I love seeing a good scrap when it's even. And I hate seeing fights go on too long. And it's also up to the job for the corner. Protect your fighter.